Greetings, my YouTubers. I hope you're well. And we're here to cover, there's a message that apparently the SCI has forwarded, and I think it's really good for us to speak about it. A lot of people have been asking me, to cover the video. And of course, I did say that if we get any sort of update on the progression of Undisputed, I'll cover it for you all. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, I am currently in the process of revamping my channel, meaning that I am not solely focusing on Undisputed. And so far so good, and I hope you guys do continue to support. I appreciate you all. But you know what, let's delve into this video. Let's see what's going on. Right guys, before we even get into this, I think it's really good to obviously indicate this, because I've heard it in the past and people have got on top of me for this, that when I do read out things, I'm not critical enough, which I do agree to an extent, because at the same time I kind of like want to hear your thoughts as well. And sometimes I just get lost, I just want to read it. So I will be critical about this one if I have to, and I'll praise it when it needs to be praised. So as you can see, it's this SCI manager, Steve's. It's posted on the 18th. What's up, everyone? As I've hinted at, this is a new format we're calling Up and Coming, where we aim to give you some advanced detail on what to expect in the next update to Undisputed, and share some information on things being looked at for updates coming soon after. Okay, that's a good start. We'll be saving DLC content for separate posts. These posts will focus on gameplay improvements and bug fixes. So let's get it. That's really good. I don't think things should have been at the same time, to be honest. Things should be separate. But then again, fixes need to be first. We don't want DLCs first. We need fixes. And I'm not complaining. I'm just being honest. We do need fixes. We've been screaming fixes. It doesn't make sense keep putting out DLC fighters if they're not performing how they should be performing. Let's get that first and foremost. So we're going to go on to general online multi-queue. Get into the ring faster by selecting fighters across multiple weight divisions. 100% agree with this, but then again, this was mentioned prior. I'm not too sure why it's being said now. So, this comes down to trust if it's going to happen. As I said, it was said a long time ago. All weight divisions are now available for online play. Okay. I've not been on in a minute, so I'm not too sure what that actually means. I don't know if that means that all weight divisions can play together. I don't know. I'm going to have to test that out. I might test it out after this actually and show you guys. Wow, I've not received any updates or anything. I'll go double check. Improved lighting and visual for venues will be coming to PC Ultra settings. Okay, not many people are going to be relating to that. Because one thing I've realized is many people have got the PlayStation 5 version, and many people obviously don't own a PC. Tweaks AI get up ability per difficulty level. Unfortunately, I do not play career mode. I'm a very competitive person, so I'm not really going to have my say on that. Bug fixes. Fix a bug where southpaw body jab would cause fighters to speed up. Fix a bug where players will be waiting for a match in online fights to extended periods. Right, wait there. I feel like I'm going too fast. Let's start from the beginning. Fix a bug where southpaw body jab would cause fighters to speed up. Okay, wait there. Southpaw body jab. I need to read it properly. I'm not too sure what that means. Fix a bug where southpaw body jab will cause fighters to speed. If that's what I'm talking, I had to read it carefully, because I feel like they've clapped onto it by the sounds of it. Because as I said in the last previous videos, and we're not going to get into it, the southpaw mechanic is broken. And that's facts. It needs to fix. Fix a bug where players will be waiting for a match in online fights for extended periods. One of the biggest issues, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why the player count has gone down massively. Fix a bug where landing power punches and following up with taking a knee results in desync. Okay, I think the desync overall needs to disappear anyway. Fix a bug where making multiple take a knee actions in matches can lead to match ending in desync manner. Multiple game stability fixes. To be honest, the whole desync thing needs to be fixed regardless. I understand this is a stepping stone for them in terms of desync, and it's good to actually see the word desync being in bug fixes. So I appreciate that. This guy sounds like he's on job. Hopefully, you know, it does go to plan. To me, so far so good. It does sound very good. I feel like this could bring back some of the player base. I'm not going to say most because there's still a lot of work to be done. So let's head on to under investigation for upcoming patches. So please note the list is not complete list of everything being worked on by the team, and the inclusion of a topic below does not guarantee it will make it to the game. Okay, so that's obviously clearly stating that the couple of things that we state will not be getting fixed, which I said prior. I feel like they should have been just open and honest, and they must say that what can't be fixed. So if we, for example, are screaming desync in terms of inside matches, just say to us that it cannot be fixed so we can more or less be settled with it, you know, because a lot of people dislike the game anyway. I just have to be open and honest, and I know it's their preference. I don't hate the game, but you know, there's a lot of things that people are saying it's true, but we'd like to be more transparent about some things we're investigating for upcoming updates. Is exactly what I just said. Hit confirmation system on power punches, reintroducing a refined flash event system. A lot of people have been screaming about that. Southpaw stance speed balancing, definitely needed. Investigate in increasing round counts, investigating backwards movement balancing, stamina and damage balance. Okay, further improvements to desync issues massively, addressing instances of quick glitching. Okay, nice. So thank you to everyone for continuing to provide constructive feedback. This remains an all-important part of us honoring Undisputed further. We'll have full patch notes for the next update, news on the DLC fighters, and some video contents for you soon. We'll also have another upcoming post ahead of the next update in coming weeks, so stay tuned. So as you can see, there's a couple of emojis there. Right, let's delve into it. Let's give our honest thoughts, and I want to hear your thoughts as well. Right guys, so everything that I'm saying right now is off the top of my head. I'm going to be open and transparent with you guys and just give you my honest thoughts. I will give praise where it's due, you know, because we've asked for, well, I've specifically asked for, and I'm not saying this is the reason why it's being done, of course not, but what I've said to myself is if they tell us what is going to happen in the next update, that is a really good thing. And by the looks of things, they have stated it. And as much as we might not like it that they're taking very long to do certain things, we got to appreciate the simple fact that they are trying to make changes. They're trying. And I like the simple fact that, you know, the guy himself has stated that, you know, there's things that might not get fixed. That's honesty. We've got to suck that one in for sure. We have to, you know, because if we don't, you're just going to continue to hate the game. You're never going to like it. And obviously it's more or less move on. However, there's obviously things to say that a lot of these things that were said, it was mentioned before. Like, for example, we was told the weight category stuff where you can obviously, you know, play with each other and the loading times. Apparently there was a fix. Clearly not. So obviously it's been stated in here again. So a lot of people are going to be a bit concerned on if all these fixes are going to come. I don't know what to say, really. I really don't know what to say as a conclusion. But as far as I'm concerned is the Undisputed team Steel City must acknowledge that their game is dropping slowly. And I've just got to be honest, because a lot of people are not being patient. And I don't blame anybody at all, please. I'm not saying anything at all. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. All I'm trying to do is spread the word. And this is what's actually happening. The player base is dropping still. You know, even after several updates, a lot of people will not be satisfied ever again, in my opinion. There's just so much more negativity that outweighs the positivity, you know, and I'm not gonna go through that. I think you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, and I want you guys to sum up this conclusion. To me, I'm being patient. As I said, it's like a breath of fresh air actually changing content now. But I will still keep Undisputed in the loop in terms of covering updates. And you never know what's going to happen in the future. Honestly, you never know at all. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts. I really cannot sum up a conclusion right now. I'm more or less just going to continue to just go with the flow and support people obviously with the game, still be in a loop with the game, because this is where I started. I started Undisputed because of you guys, but I got to continue to move on to different things. But as I said, I will keep this in a loop. Let me know your thoughts, guys, and if you do tend to like this video, I appreciate you all. Subscribe is always appreciated, a like's always appreciated. Peace.